Welcome back to the channel. Today I've got this 1976 Yamaha TY80. I picked it up off a friend of mine. Apparently it's been sat in a barn for the last 20 plus years. It did run when it was put away. And we're going to see if we can get it going. First of all, I'm going to take off the seat and the tank so I've got access to everything I need to get to. Seat's not that's in poor condition, so we're going to have to fix that at some point. First job, I'm going to check to see if we've got a spark there. So I'm going to get the spark plug out. What's it even done up? It's a new plug. Let's have a look, see if we can get a spark there. Oh yeah. So we've got a spark. That's a bonus. I'll just quickly put the tank on, put some fuel in it and put it back onto the carb just to see if it will fire or anything. Let's have a look. Alright, nothing's happening there. Doesn't feel like it's got a great deal of compression, so I'm probably going to do a compression check in a second. I'm going to take that carb off and clean the carb. Just noticed that the air screw is all the way out, so that's something to look at. I'm going to pop that off and give that a clean. So it looks like it's just a flathead screw holding that carb in place. Take that off. I'll just unscrew the slide. Yeah, that's all. Right, get up on my bench and we'll have a look inside that. But that shouldn't be screwed out all the way like that. Right, got the carb up here. Don't even know what make that is. It's got JK stamped on it. I've not seen one of those before. Maybe someone in the comments can tell me what brand JK stands for. Obviously this is from the 1970s. Right, so we've got 4 Phillips screws on the bowl. Take those off. It's a longer one. I think somebody's been in there and tried to clean that at some point, but you can see it's been around for a long time. It's quite old in there. First of all, I'm going to take this pin out, put a hole through floats in, so float off, and there's a little needle, and that opens and closes to let the fuel in and out, and as the float rises it pushes the pin in, which blocks the fuel off. Let's have a look at these jets. This is the main jet, which is absolutely clear, you can see through. Then we've got the pilot. That actually looks like somebody's put quite a new recent jet in there at some point. But you can see the erosion in the carb over all the years. I'm going to give that pilot jet a squirt, so that's clear. The main jet clear, I'm just going to give it a squirt anyway. So they're okay. And I can see through both of those, so they're clear. Right, so that all looks alright, so maybe it's just with that air screw is all screwed out, why it's not starting. Right, we're going to put it all back together then. Main jet first. And pilot jet. Now I'm just going to pop the float roll back on. That goes that way. No, that way. 4 screws again, back in. But with this air screw, we'll screw that all the way in. I'm going to back it out 1 full turn and a half turn. That's normally where they're set, so we'll see if that works or makes a difference. I'm going to get the carb back on, going to pop the slide back in there, set it in its groove, back in. Tighten that back up, pop it back on there. Tighten that back up. Alright, put the fuel tank back on and see if we can get it to run. Fuel tank back on, there's fuel in it. The fuel tap is working very slowly, so I'm just going to leave it a minute, let it fill the bowl up, and then we'll give it a kick and see what happens. See if it'll go. Fingers crossed. went for a little bit. So obviously that didn't run very well at all, so I've just quickly took the ignition cover off, and there is actually a bit of play in the bottom end, so I don't know if main bearings had it. Well, I've just done a compression test on it. Well, actually I'll just do it again to show you. It's barely pulling 100 psi. So unfortunately I don't think we're going to be able to get it going in this video, so I'm going to have to say join us in part 2. We'll take the engine out, strip it down, and then rebuild it with new main bearings and seals, and probably a new piston by the looks of it, and we'll see what else we need in there. So thanks for watching, please like and subscribe, I'll see you in part 2.